Hi, welcome back or welcome to the channel. Now, I'm sure all of us have seen the whole, article about how in the EU, officially starting in 2024, Apple, everyone will have to have at least USB Type-C as the standard for the charging option. And Apple is probably one of the few places, major places anyway, that don't have USB Type-C as the standard. If you look at the iPhone I have and later iPhones, you would see that it's Apple's Lightning cable. Well, I was looking at my iPad to charge it, as one does. And as many of you guys know, I have the iPad Pro. And the iPad Pro, even the standard iPads these days, actually have USB Type-C. Well, I started looking at my iPad, or rather iPhone harder, and I was like, you know what? It would be amazing if my iPad, could be charged and my iPhone be charged and just everything be charged by USB Type-C. I would like that would be amazing. So amazing. But then I started reading a little bit further. I started thinking a little bit harder. And I don't know, okay? That's the thing. I don't know. I feel like we don't know in general. Because if you read far enough into the article, far enough into the by 2024 thing, which 2024 is quite ways away from the time of making this video. The iPhone 15 hasn't even launched yet. So technically Apple could make it, have their lightning cable on the 15 and it wouldn't be till 16 for any changes. And then that's also the eSIM situation. I know what you're thinking. Why is eSIM important? eSIM is important because of the fact that they made eSIM in the US and the national versions do not have, international versions do not currently have eSIM. They have a regular SIM, tray. So that means Apple was willing to make a different version for the US than the rest of the world. So I can only assume they'd be willing to for the, lightning connector. I know, you could argue that they would lose all the faith, all the, fanboys and all the Apple fans would lose faith in Apple after something as crazy as that. And maybe to an extent, but Apple doesn't even have to go that route. Technically, on the iPhone 12, the iPhone 13, and the iPhone 14, and presumably the iPhone 15, that a little ring of sorts in the phone that supports MagSafe. So MagSafe, for those of you guys that don't know, essentially you have this magnetic puck and it charges your phone, which actually is good because on my iPhone 12, the regular charging port actually kind of got a short in it and it messed up. So being able to charge it with MagSafe was literally a lifesaver. And iPad Pro has those um, three things on the back to put on the case. I don't know if I can show you guys through my case right now. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see this, but down here at the bottom, yeah, those are magnetic connector. So it can connect magnetically to devices and stuff and presumably charge that way. Presumably. I actually don't have a case that supports that, but yeah, I hear that's a thing. So, I mean, that could be another route they go with the iPhone. They could put three dots on the back of it. Now, I'm not sure how that will work with cases at this time. I assume the cases would also have to have like three dots inside to connect to it so they can connect to whatever magnetically. I'm not an engineer, so that's not really my area. But I imagine something like that would be the case. Now, I feel like I am rambling, but I am getting to a point here, which is that the wording specifically says all wired connections need to be USB Type C. Wireless connections. So, whatever if there is no more port at all for charging. I know people have been talking about this for years, so it's not really a brand new concept. But Apple actually seems like that is legit where they are going. There is a reason why people have been talking about this for years because it's the next logical path. I feel like now I'm actually curious how many of you guys, and let me know in the comment section below, how many of you guys charge your device all the time via wired connection and you wouldn't be willing to switch to the MagSafe connection? And how many of you guys upload and download stuff to and from your iPhone using the data connection? Now, there is something to be said about being able to sync to iTunes via cable and a few other things that you can do via data cable. So that might have to be looked at in the future. But me personally, as far as my iPhone is concerned, it's a pretty wireless setup, if I'm being honest. I charge my phone using the MagSafe puck. And yeah, my iPad is a different story. I still have to use the whole not micro USB Type C. Why am I saying micro? Did I just go in the distant past for a moment? But yeah, that is that's my take on it. Like, what do you guys think in the comment section below? Do you guys think that there's going to be USB Type C on the iPhone 15? Since we are talking about iPhone 15, that means that whole thing is going to be pretty dated, pretty quickly. So yeah, especially since it's, yeah. Okay, but yeah, let me know your opinion. Comment section below. Are you for the USB Type-C? Are you against the USB Type-C? Are you for no port at all? Are you against no port at all? Let me know all your thoughts. Comment section below. And with that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.